Oh, what's good? Welcome back to Agitator. Yeah, we can hear you, Nikki.
Okay.
This is a writing retard and writing podcast.
They go together pretty
Oh,
well.
Oh, you guys, I have been seeing people on Substack, which is a cursed website, really.
I've been seeing Substack is turning much more into like a real social media. I've noticed. I find myself using it more like that. Like I downloaded the app for some reason.
Uh-huh.
And anyway, go ahead.
Hmm. Well, it's made up mostly on my feed of writers, and writers like to do this thing where they drag out this statistic of how nobody reads anymore. I'm sure you've all heard this. Like,
Hmm.
oh, only 60% of Americans read a book last year. And the reason why they're saying it is they're trying to doomer pill themselves into an excuse to not actually have to write, which is writers' favorite thing to do. And the numbers unfortunately don't add up no matter how you think about it. So, okay, let's break this down really quick. 60% of Americans read at least one book. You guys know how many people there are in America?
Yeah,
Like
60%
six.
sounds like a lot.
It's like
There's
six
like
people.
there's at
Yeah.
least six. So there's like 300 million people in the country, right? Now, on the YouGov survey, because I looked this shit up,
Now, how
the
many
amount
of
of
them speak English? Is this like 60% of Biden's America read a book or
right. So the statistics are weird. This is what always got people with COVID is they would be like, "Oh my God, like 100 people died," and it's like, yeah, 100 out of whatever. But so the amount of people who read 10 books per year is 49 million people. 20 books a year is 26 million, and 50 books a year is 10 million, right? Now, in order to actually have a good career as a writer, I think you need about 10,000 fans, people who will buy your shit whenever it comes out. That's your baseline. So you would need 0.1% of the 50 plus books a year club, or some fraction of these enormous numbers. And so that's another excuse I feel that we can put to bed that people just aren't reading anymore. Enough people are reading. The trick is to go and find them and to put them on your newsletter and to keep in constant contact with them and to keep creating things that those people want to buy.
yeah,
It's
write
really that
something
simple.
good. That's the
Yeah, write
trick.
something good. Yeah. Yeah. And package it well. I'm discovering that with my this new God's Fair No Better cover.
Yeah, you're TikTok famous.
Yeah, this shit is like popping off. It's because it's got like, and no
Oh,
shade
for real?
To the Kurt cover,
The
but
Kurt
yeah,
cover
man,
rules, but yeah, no, I'm gonna have to buy that one too.
this one is just I think much more like direct, because Kurt did kind of like a movie poster thing, and this is just like a central image of like a scary deer thing. But
That's what
yeah,
sci-fi
no,
readers like. They like one little symbol in the middle of a bunch of color.
exactly, exactly. In this case, lime green, which I'm also very happy about. But anyway, yeah, that's my brief little rant. All people's stupid little excuses are just that. It's bullshit. Again, nobody's coming to save you. You got to do all this shit yourself. And if you were to start a business, like let's say, Kelby, you and I were starting a pest control business here in Oklahoma City, would
Hmm.
we be focused on Kansas City?
No.
No. I mean, we'd probably barely be focused on anything outside of the metro. And you might say, well, but David, there's only 1.8 million people in this entire metro, and there's 20
Right,
pest
but
control companies.
I planted cockroach eggs in all of their yards. So,
Correct. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So there's this many people, there's already 20 pest control companies, and yet you could start the 21st pest control company and be fine because you actually don't need that many people to make a viable business, right? Of the millions and millions of people in this metro, we install like 40 or 50 fences a month or something like that, some small number. But that's enough to have a business. Business keeps moving. And with books, it's the same shit. So people just have to get a grip. Quit being such a fucking pussy.
yep.
Yeah, don't be a pussy.
Don't be a pussy like that dude who directed Captain Zero or something.
What's
Oh
that?
yeah. This guy, he basically like he made like a animated movie on YouTube. And he had this tweet that said, Oh, so Curry Barker and Kane Parsons, they're young and they got deals. But when I was out here trying to make it, when I was that age, they told me I was too young and they didn't want to give me money. And he was
I
saying
saw
because
I saw
his,
I saw both of those yesterday.
he's saying it's because he's black. And I'm like, do you know how
Uh,
they would have loved to have had a young black guy filmmaker? Like they would have loved that. Like your shit only had 6,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah, you just don't want to
And
put in the work.
yeah, exactly. You got to put in the work.
mm.
You got to make the stuff. Parsons and Barker. I watched a lot of their short films on YouTube, like the backroom stuff, and then Curry Barker's, and I like a lot of it. Didn't like all of it, but um. Oh, and just to throw my hat in the ring in the opinion game, I didn't really. I would give like Obsession like 3 stars, and I'd give the backrooms like 4 stars. So I liked them, didn't like
I'd say
them.
exact. I mine is the same, but lower for each. 1 star lower for each.
So you would give Obsession 2 stars and the
Yeah.
Backrooms three. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And what's really interesting, what I thought was funny about
Maybe
Obsession,
Obsession I give like 1.5. I did not like that very much.
yeah, it didn't really hit for me either. There was stuff in there that I liked about it. I mean, I liked its personality. I like that both of these movies feel like they're made by people who've kind of never seen a movie before. Um,
That's how I felt about Backrooms, but it made me like it more, kind
Exactly.
of.
I wrote that on Twitter. And what's funny about Twitter is I said I like this movie and I like the fact that it feels like it was directed by somebody who'd never seen a movie before. And the very first quote tweet was, I didn't like the movie, but you're also wrong. You can tell that he's seen movies before. I was like, oh, okay. And I forget that movie people are fucking
Movie
retards
people
and
are the worst.
the worst,
We should
man.
call
But
this Backrooms and Obsession review or something.
Yeah, we
mhm.
Just
should.
get
I'm
just
down. Double or call it
obliterate our Spotify
under
ratings.
under
Yeah.
25, under 25 filmmake something. I like that they're both young and we're shitting on them.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
Not
But
shitting on
like
them at all. I think it was cool. I'm glad I saw both in theaters yesterday and it was fun. It was really fun.
that would
But
make a cool double feature. I saw Obsession last week and then I watched Backrooms yesterday.
did you
Um,
see it in the theater?
yeah, both in theaters. Obsession I thought was it just it basically has a protagonist
Did you see
where
it, Kelby?
No, I watched
And
Scream 7.
oh, dude, that looks so bad. But
It's really awful.
yeah,
It's the
we
worst
could well,
one.
we could get to that. We could go to come to that.
with Obsession the
uh,
thing is that it has a protagonist where after he breaks the wish stick and like everything starts going bad, the protagonist has no agency after that point. Like it's just okay, so Barker makes like TikTok and YouTube reel kind of shorts, and those are all based around a premise that escalates, and that's all Obsession is. It's a premise that escalates. And you might say, but isn't that what a movie is? Not exactly, because in a movie, usually the protagonist is interacting with this thing that's happening to them and making their situation worse. In a skit, there's usually one guy standing there who's like, "Oh, but you just said that." You know what I mean? Like there's like an
Yeah.
oblivious person to whom the thing is happening. And so in a film, you get to like the third or fourth scene where you know that the girl who's possessed is going to do something crazy, but bigger this time. And you're just like, okay, like I know like this guy's not going to do anything. It's just going to happen. You have to kind of see that struggle, right? Like when you watch a Saw movie or something like that, about halfway through they start trying to figure out how to get out of the Saw game.
Yeah.
That's how every movie works.
Like
But
he should be
imagine
searching
if,
for like a genie or something to counter
yeah,
to make another wish to counteract
right.
the wish.
Which he does at the like at the in the last 15 minutes of the movie, he suddenly decides that he has to do something about this. And
that
it's
was
like,
my favorite part when the friend gets it and
yeah, yeah, he basically
that was funny. I like that a lot.
so he explains everything that's going on to like his like doofus best friend. And he gives him because he can't make another wish. Like when he tries to break the little wish stick, he can't do it. So he tries to give it to his friend. And his buddy just grabs it from him after hearing this whole spiel, and he goes, I wish for $1 billion and breaks it. And then like all this money starts falling from the ceiling.
And it doesn't. It's like immediately, and then he's like, bro, I got $1 billion. Everything's fine now, and it's actually funny. I like that. That's by far the best part of the movie to me.
Could they kill her?
Yeah, they could kill her
Yeah,
or he could kill himself. That was the other rule. It's like you can kill yourself and
Well, like if
that's
he
what he
kills her, he's got $1 billion. He's got a billionaire friend to cover it up. So
right,
yeah,
right.
exactly. It could have gone dark
it's
like
a
that,
happy
but
ending.
it goes dark in a different way. But so there's that, and then with Backrooms, like Backrooms to me, and Nikki knows exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't feel like a movie at all. It
No,
it
it almost didn't. I felt like, if you don't mind, I don't mean to cut you off.
You
Uh,
good?
the I was like, why the fuck? Because that kid's really young. He's like 19. And I was like, why the fuck is the story? I felt like someone came in and was like, oh, this needs a mature element. I was like, first of all, why the fuck is it about like a 35-year-old divorce or like 40-year-old divorced guy manager? Like, well, there's no I did not. I hated all of the characters. I was like,
Right.
it should have just been about like someone going. We didn't need any of that. It felt like a waste of time. Anything that wasn't in there, I was like, we could have just like moved through. You know what I mean? Does that make you know what I mean?
It
Like,
does, and I actually had
I was
this
just
thought while I was watching it because a lot of the exposition for the characters takes place in the therapy session, where
yeah.
this guy is talking about how like he's 40, so he's washed, and I'm 40, so it's funny to watch this kind of shit. He's 40, so his life is, and it's a very young man thing. Like when you first come of age, 18, 19, and you're leaving the house, you see your life in front of you, and all of us have worked with managers at big box stores or wherever, grocery stores in my case. And we've looked at them and been like, fuck, man, that is not going to be me at 40. Fuck no, that's not going to be. It's like that specific fear of realizing all of a sudden you have like this basically 22-year sprint to that point, and you have this feeling like you have to make it. Then you get here and you're like, oh, I'm glad I'm not fucking a kid. Fucking a kid is crazy. I'm glad I'm not
Yeah.
a kid anymore. But yeah,
I'm at
no, Nikki,
I'm at my
I
peak.
noticed that too. I noticed
You know what
that
I'm
too.
saying? It's just, and I was like, damn, I would have been, because me and my girlfriend saw it, and we were like, yeah, the story felt like an afterthought. You know what I'm saying? Or like,
Yeah.
what was the story? If the plot was he was just like his life was bad, and he, I don't know. That's kind of it, right? Like there was,
He finds the back rooms and
yeah. I feel like if I wrote, because I was thinking, I feel like there could have been a cooler engine. Do you know what I'm saying? I would have not. I would have just been like a random guy. Like, I don't know. What do you? I don't know. It's just like what?
yeah, yeah, no,
I don't know
they had
what.
to do something. I think that in order for it
I
to
guess what I'm saying. If I
appeal to
wrote it,
people,
I wouldn't have done the like. You know what they're trying to do? It felt like they're trying to do to me like a Shining thing. Like he was like on some Jack Torrance,
yeah,
like good guy, but gets corrupted. But he just seemed kind of like an asshole from the get go to me. And I was like, this
yeah,
guy's
he
really
sucks.
uninteresting. Yeah,
Hmm.
and the therapist was also kind of uninteresting. Like,
Yeah.
but I loved all the imagery and stuff. I thought it was like amazing and really
I
cool to see
enjoyed the
that type
movie,
of thing
and
in a theater.
I actually like it feels like maybe four YouTube shorts stitched together into a movie. And I liked
You
that
think?
aspect of it. I kind of want movies to be shaken up a little bit because there's no three acts in this movie. It's not a three-act movie.
You know what it felt like? It felt like one something and then very heavy store kind of at the end. Like I wouldn't even call it like exposition or whatever in the beginning.
Mhm.
It just felt like something and then the end. And they wouldn't say they felt different, but like it was just very, and when it ended I was like, what? I was like, is that actually the end? I was like, damn. I didn't not it wasn't bad or anything. I really enjoyed it, but I was it didn't feel like a movie.
But you didn't. What did you not like about Obsession?
Oh man, how mean spirited it was,
It
and
was
not and
mean-spirited. Yeah,
and not in a way that I felt was like, because I'm
earned.
not, yeah, and I'm not afraid of,
I said the exact same words when the girl got her face smashed.
yeah,
I was like
it was like
that was like mean
I wrote
and like
I
not
wrote
cool, man.
something. I know, I wrote something because I figured we'd talk about it, and I didn't want to forget it. So to me, it felt like And you know that both these movies are, or well, Obsession more so because it's been out slightly longer, is getting really eaten up. Like a lot of people are like, "This is so like different." It's done, and I'm like, "Yes, I see what you're saying with that," but I'm like, "Damn, y'all really are starved," because like it really is just like, and I will say a lot of acting's really good, blah blah, blah all that stuff. But I will say it just does it goes like slightly harder than you know what I mean, like the violence and the like weird stuff. It goes there, but that's all it does. So that's we talk about on even on this very show, like things aren't weird enough, things don't go hard enough, and I would say this does that. This does go harder than the typical type of movie in this horror movie, whatever. But to me, that's all it does, and it doesn't have like you know what I mean. That's like its main thing, and it's like it's kind of like didn't bet you didn't think we do that. We went there, and it's like yeah, but when you just go there, that's I don't know. It didn't work for some. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't set it up right. You,
It's not. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's even that. Yeah, I think that's part of it. Excuse me,
Well,
but it also. I don't know.
there's a concept that I was
Didn't
telling
click.
Rios about, like, because we had just gotten done watching Twin Peaks a few weeks ago, and
Mm,
we talked about it on the show. And of course, Twin Peaks hovers over everything that you watch. And Rios was like, Twin Peaks had like more like fucked up, disturbing shit in it than that movie did. And sometimes it felt like cruel and difficult to watch, but it didn't feel as like kind of like this is my words, not hers, but like soulless and nasty like it did in this movie. And sometimes soulless and nasty is cool. I'm with Nikki. It's really difficult to understand, but I think we picked up on the same vibes where it's just like it doesn't feel like we earned like he made his cast watch Hereditary. So he was definitely, and Hereditary is one of the darkest movies ever made, and but earns it the whole way. Like the bad feeling that you get is well paced, and it builds up to this like inevitable conclusion where everybody gets fucked
I
up.
think
And
pace
this
and
one,
rhythm is big.
yeah,
yeah, it's huge. It's just why. I don't know. It didn't. It felt. It was cool. I'm really glad I went. I like going to see the kind of buzzy, zeitgeisty movies in the theater. Like I saw the drama because a lot of my friends were talking about it, and I liked that one. But this, and I know I'll probably never watch it at home. like
You
if it,
fucked with the
but
drama.
I did. Yeah, I did. Did you see it?
I saw part of it, and then I read a whole bunch of spoilers, and then
Yeah.
so I know the whole thing.
you
But
basically
then,
watched it then.
yeah,
To,
I'm like, what if I mean, I have
I
been
thought I
thinking,
would
okay,
really
if I
not like
watch
that one.
this, like if I
I
watch
did.
it, is it gonna be different than me just knowing what happens in it? Am I gonna feel different about the way it's delivered? But reading
The
it, I
most of
was
the
like,
time,
that's
I'm like,
fucking
no.
gay.
No, it worked. It worked. I actually liked it. Cause the whole movie, it was kind of cute. It was like she was just like this like girl who was a nerd and loner in high school. Can I spoil it for you guys? If or
I've spoiled the whole thing.
or
I read
David?
all about it, and then
Yeah,
I told David without his
Oh,
permission.
without my
I just thought
consent.
it was like
Yeah.
I thought it was like well acted and cool. It was the type of movie that like actually like I was like I don't know. I like what.
Your
Your
chair is
chair.
crazy.
I'll put it. I'll put. Wait, wait, wait. I'll put it on mute. I'll mute it. 1 second. Okay, we should be good.
He's rocking
Um,
side to side. It's on mute now.
what is this? Oh, the drama. I mean, it was like whatever. Most movies are like, just like, not the only good movie I've seen. Not good, but the one of my favorite movies is Motorama, and that will be tying into a future episode, which
Oh,
is
hell
really
yeah.
dope. So
I'm
y'all gotta
excited
watch
for
that.
that.
I will watch it for
Um,
sure.
Yeah, yeah. That guy. We have a special guest coming on soon, hopefully, and fingers crossed. But it's tied into a great piece of movie that washes most things I've seen recently. I was just watching right before the call because I've been anytime summer rolls around, I get to like an alien movie kick. And last night we watched what's the main Steven Close Encounters.
It's a great
and
movie. Yeah,
because he
yeah.
got a new one coming out next week, which I'm super excited. A new
It's
Alien
actually
movie.
it actually does look pretty damn good. I saw
Yeah,
the
I'll
preview.
be. I'll definitely be there for sure.
Yeah,
Um. But then we were watching Mars Attacks, which is fucking
that's a great one.
awesome.
That's
That's
a
a
great movie.
great movie. It's like I didn't realize how sprawling. I didn't really remember how sprawling it was. There's like a ton of characters, and they're all
Yep.
like, dude. It's got like a super young Jack Black, super young, like so many. It's just dope. But anyway, I don't even remember what I was saying about the other movies because they're not as good as those.
It's got Michael J. Fox. It's weird though. It
He
feels like he's just being electrocuted the whole movie.
why? Because is he doing
Yeah,
like?
it's like the Martians are like electrocuting him. He's just always
No,
shaking and
I just we were like in the
That's what
middle when they literally
yeah.
just attacked. Oh,
That's what
are
happened
you
to
making
him.
fun of his
He's he Mars
no.
Mars
disorder?
attacks
No, it's in
Mars
the
attacks
movie.
gave
It's
him
in
Oh,
it's canon in the movie that he's
bro.
that's where it came from.
Speaking of canon, Nick Cannon, who
hmm Friend of the
was
show.
formerly friend of the show, was also
Yeah.
formerly really good friends with Ray J, and Ray J's in that movie, like a really young Ray J, and he plays Pam Grier's son.
Oh damn, I didn't know that. I used to
You
have Ray.
wouldn't. You wouldn't, because it's like I was. It was just on like the Wikipedia. Like you wouldn't know that until you looked at it. It's funny as
I
hell.
bought when I didn't want to get AirPods at first because they were expensive. I bought Raycons, the
What the fuck
worst.
is
It's
that?
Ray J's headphones, and
Damn.
they are shitty Raycons, the worst headphones ever, dude. Like
I don't think
I
I've
bought them
had that.
because who was it? I think Tim Dillon was on there. He was like these headphones.
Wow.
He did some kind of skit about it, and I was like, I do need headphones.
And so you got bro. He
I got
convinced you to
Ray
buy
J's
Raycons.
headphones.
That's
Yeah,
kind of amazing.
yeah.
I just order whatever sponsors Tim Dillon's show.
Who's that?
Uh,
Is
Silver Spoon delivers my cereal, and
oh yeah, is it good?
I don't know. I don't eat it, but
Oh,
my appetite's destroyed because I'm just munching on Hims all the time.
oh, nice. To
on
Yeah,
regrow your bush.
yeah, yeah.
are we sponsored?
Yeah, Kelby's had trouble regrowing his bush for the past 5 years.
I lasered it off and decided it's too.
Try blueberry infused salt water.
Yeah, you should try
Okay.
blueberry infused salt water. That'd be
All
good.
right, I'll try that
Oh,
next.
what
Bro,
else is going on in the world?
but wait, before we move on from Obsession and Backrooms, I do want to say it was cool to see both at the same time. Or not the same time, but in the same day.
Back
It's
to
been a
back. Yeah,
while
yeah.
since I'd done a double feature, and it was fun. And I recommend to listeners to do that while they're still in theaters because they're both technically horror, but they're very different vibes. I
Yeah,
mean,
we I was I had eaten a gummy before I went to go watch the back rooms, and
oh, I
that was
don't
a
know
cool
how.
experience. And then afterwards, Rios and I were thinking about going to watch another movie because we went to the noon showing of Backrooms,
Yeah, yeah.
and
I almost went to an 8:30 a.m. showing because
that's
I didn't.
crazy.
I know because I was like, I want to go to the movie super
That's
early.
just
Like I didn't even know that
it's just old
happened,
people at that point. But
or if anyone.
we almost bought tickets afterwards to go watch The Sheep Detectives, but decided to go home instead.
Okay,
But I heard The Sheep Detectives was pretty good, so.
I don't even know. I haven't heard of that
They're
one.
It's
they're
about
like detectives.
Yeah,
Um,
there's sheep whose herder is like I think a mystery writer, and he gets murdered, and so the
Oh
sheep
wait,
has
wait.
to
Is that
solve his murder.
Hugh Jackman?
Yeah. And then the
Nice.
sheep have to solve the mystery.
my wife hates him now
Why?
Why?
because he cheated on his wife or something.
Hugh?
Dude, girls all know about this stuff, and I hear about it, and I'm like, what?
I
What are you
can't.
talking?
Not Hugh.
I can never
Not
keep
Hugh.
track, but I know she hates you, and she hates some other guy who cheated on his wife.
Yeah, my wife said that about the guy from Stranger Things, Hopper. Like
Oh
he
well,
did.
I know about that one
One of the
because
teenagers.
he was dating Lily Allen. No, the big man, the like surrogate father.
Yeah, yeah. He was throwing dick all over the place, which good for him, I guess.
Yeah, Scream
Um,
7 sucked.
Scream 7, yeah, yeah.
Y'all like Scream?
I do. I like the Scream movie.
It's by far my least favorite of like the big franchises. Never connected with it. I don't know. I'm not like the biggest slasher. Like I always like Michael and Jason because they're basically monsters. Like,
Hmm.
and you could like draw them. You know what I mean? Like they were fun to draw. I guess Ghostface would be fun to draw, but I don't know. I never. No, I'm not the biggest Scream head. What about you guys? You said yeah, David.
Yeah, man, it was big. It came out, I think, when I was like the first one came out when I was like 8, maybe. So it's been kind of an institution, and it's that postmodern, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, sarcastic, like deconstruction of the genre type shit that is tired now, but at the time it was really
Was
fresh.
yeah.
Kind of same as Fight
Well,
Club.
he's what about a New Nightmare that he did kind of before that? That was like I feel like the ultimate.
I dug New Nightmare.
New Nightmare's pretty good.
It's good, man. It's a good movie.
I also
I
dug
like.
Freddy's Dead.
Is that 5 or 4?
Uh, 6.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. My favorite is I actually like Elm Street out of all the slashers, and it's the most fun and
Elm Street
creative.
might be the best franchise. Scream, I love watching, but I hate most of them.
So what didn't you like about Scream, Kobe?
Uh, Scream 7 just has no, it's just hitting beats, but it's hitting them
I was
offbeat.
excited because it's got
It-
the original writer Kevin Williamson, who did he literally came up with it or whatever back in the
So,
day, and Dawson's
Scream,
Creek.
the first dude you expect as the killer turns out to be the killer, plus another dude. And you're
Hmm.
like, oh shit, there's two of them. But Scream, like most of them after that, they're obsessed with a twist. It's like, bro, nobody cares
Yeah.
that there's a twist. Like, that's not the point of a good movie.
And then
They're
the
just
last
like,
one,
you'll never guess. In Scream 7, they're like, you'll never guess. It's Ethan Embry and the bitch's neighbor. And you're like, well, because that makes no fucking sense. It's
Yeah.
retarded.
Yeah.
hmm
They
I
basically
heard it
have
was
an out.
really
They have an automatic out with that where it's like whoever it is, they just say
the.
this person was a crazy fan of the ones before.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing
Didn't they
each
do
time.
like a weird like AI component with Matthew Lillard's
Yeah, they have
character?
Matthew Lillard, and they're like, oh my God, Stu is back from the dead. And they
Right,
just had Matthew Lillard from Cameo.com, like,
right.
on
It's literally like on the phone.
yeah,
Yeah.
just FaceTiming Sydney, like, I'm
What do you
gonna fucking kill you, bitch.
What do you think is the best franchise that has like maintained like being out of all these? I mean, a lot of
Alien.
them are
Um,
Alien.
Does that count?
yeah. Alien would be one for me. Predator also.
Does
The
that
new
count?
Predator movies have been that big gay. That big gay.
You like? Did you like? Did
That
you
big
like?
tough.
We talked about the one that came out last year, right?
Badlands.
Romulus. No, Romulus.
Oh yeah,
Badlands was
Oh,
eh,
I liked
Badlands was
Romulus.
not good. Badlands was
um
not good.
no
Um,
I ain't
I
seen
liked
Badlands yet. We watched
I like
we talked about what was it, Hunter
I like
Hunt
that
the
one.
Hunted
That was fun.
Killer
Hunter
of
X Hunter
Killer of Hunters or something.
Predator
Yeah.
Hunter X Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah. Predator JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Adventure.
Um, I liked the one with the Indian girl
I
and
like
then
that
the
too.
one
Prey.
and then the animated one. Is Badlands where he's got the robot chick he's
Yeah,
helping him out?
that one was too
And
like.
he's like they somehow made him black even though Predator's
Uh-huh.
already black, but they made him like blacker. So it's because
Yeah.
they give him like one of the YN top knots thing going on. Yeah.
And that one was weird because they just made it like I watched like 20 minutes of it and I didn't finish it. Because in who the Elle Fanning I think, she just has like annoying like sidekick character vibes. I don't know what they were
Yeah.
going for. Yeah, maybe if I watched it again I would like it more. But at the time, and I was really excited for that movie, but
Yeah.
it didn't hit. I don't know why. But
Um, yeah, so
but
probably
anyway,
Predator. I mean, man, there've
I,
been franchises that have been ruined like Star Wars,
it's
which would have
funny
been
to
my
think.
favorite.
Oh, I almost watched the original one today, but then we put on Mars Attack instead, and I was like, "Damn, when was the
Have you
last time I
seen the
fucking watched
original one?
Star Wars? Like the first Star Wars? Which one is it called? The New Hope?
Hmm.
Yeah. Back in the day, I loved all of them. Like when I was really young,
Indiana Jones was
um,
also ruined. So
I
the
watched Indiana
Oh
Jones for the first
shit.
time last
Yeah.
week.
The first one?
uh
What'd
A
you
week or
think?
two ago. Yeah, the first one. It's good. I can't wait to watch all of them. It was fun. I've been on
yeah,
that
yeah.
on that kick of like because also like Spielberg type big
There's
eight
gonna be a
summer
drop
movies.
off. There's gonna be a drop off after the third movie.
No,
Um,
I don't think I'm not gonna watch after the third one.
the Jurassic
The,
Park, first three, awesome. Everything after that,
Oh
dude,
God, yeah.
it's that's a big what happens to these guys? It's because they already started with money. You know what I mean? Because the plot of Close Encounters of the Third Kind is pretty funny because Richard Dreyfuss he leaves his whole fucking family, and
hmm
it's like, damn, he
hmm
has like 4 kids at home, and he's just like, I'm gonna go fuck this single mom who wants me, and we're gonna be together on the alien ship, and
based.
it's like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. No, I get it. No, the
Mm-mm,
yeah,
mm-mm.
movies. Well, the thing is that movies I think used to just actually have plots and really good characters,
That's
and
what
they
I
could do
guess why
different
I brought
things
that up.
too.
Why I brought up the Richard Dreyfuss thing because I was like, I still like him. Like, it was a good character, and that was an interesting,
hmm
like, it was a good
That's like
characters, all of it.
Ghostbusters. Like we watched the original Ghostbusters, and they're all flawed scumbag characters, basically.
Ghostbusters never hit for me for some reason. I don't know why.
Hmm.
Uh, but that one was one of the '80s franchises that just never clicked
I
because
guess
I was like a horror snob as a little kid, and
horror
that one I
knob.
was a
Or no.
horror knob.
Slob
Dude,
on the horror
I have
knob.
a funny story about that actually later that I'll tell you guys off mic. But
Now, if we're
uh,
talking like anime, there's a lot of like Ghost in the Shell. I like every Ghost in the Shell. TV shows,
no, I was
movies,
talking about like horror because that seems like the
or
interesting because they really milk if that's a big they milk that fucking franchise until there's no drop. You know what I mean? Even so for like Friday
suck
Thirteenth,
its dick.
A new Friday 13th that hasn't come out in almost 20 fucking years.
That's
So
true, and
Bro,
that's
if
weird.
Friday the 13th actually the one that came out in '09, I think is the only good movie. I don't really like Friday the
I
13th.
if you can if bro I don't either too much, but if you can like it kind of is like a great vibe type movie because it's
Ooh,
when it's
Evil
summertime
Dead.
and it's raining. Evil
All
Dead.
all the Evil Dead movies are good to varying
I,
degrees.
I did not like Evil Dead Rise too much.
Was
Oh,
that the latest one
I didn't know there was a new one,
where
but
they're in the
Well, it came out like
hotel
3 years
or the
ago. Yeah,
apartments?
they're in the
Yeah.
apartment
Nah, that
complex.
sucked.
That
Um,
sucked, right? That was
yeah,
damn,
that
not.
sucked.
had a good run though, because the remake, the Evil Dead remake,
Okay, are you counting?
I thought
Nah,
that big
bro.
gay,
Are
that
you
big
counting
gay.
the show? The show?
What's
Nah,
that?
there was
Ash
Ash
versus
versus
Evil
Evil
Dead.
Dead, but there was the Evil Dead remake with the chick instead of
That was
Ash.
cool. 20. That's by the
That
same
was
guy who
cool.
did Alien Romulus.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
like
I
that
liked that one.
movie, and I like the trailer for the Evil Dead Burn. I didn't know there was a second one that sucked before those.
Well, I don't know if you would hate it. It's like there's things about it that are interesting, but
You like
it
shit that sucks sometimes.
we all do. I don't
Yeah,
even remember
oh yeah.
why I don't like it, to be honest, but I remember just not liking it. You know what I
It
mean?
it had um
It was too non-binary.
yes,
Hmm.
yeah, it was. And it was
Many such cases, yeah.
uh yeah, it was very that. And it, again,
Because
just the
all the
rhythm.
kids were
Nobody
yeah.
fucking slows down and like
Yeah.
Well, and
stop
that's what they're
cutting the
trying to do.
camera. If unless you're
You
like Hideaki Anno,
Hideaki
you
Anno,
know,
yeah.
yeah.
yeah,
That
but with
guy has like a million cuts in every, per hour, but that's a thing. So it's interesting. But all this shit that's like shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot, shot, reverse shot, because we're
because they're
terrible
trying to be
actors and
Sam
we
Raimi.
edit it so much.
Yeah, and they're also trying to be Sam Raimi. You know what I mean? They're trying to do the like. No, speaking of, did y'all see his new one, the Send Help movie?
I gotta be honest with you, I am Sam Raimi.
Hey, Sammy.
Hey, what's going on, Nick?
All right.
Thanks for
Hey,
Since
watching my
we
movies.
fire your
since we were
interns who
gonna
steal my ideas.
since we were gonna do a little chat later anyway, why don't you
Mhm.
just start taking off your clothes now, Sam?
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
I got the
Sure.
doctors here. I got the doctors here. They're gonna review
The mole?
the implant.
Oh, the implant. The one in my
Yeah.
tits.
I don't know. It's undisclosed, so I'm finding out. I'm actually only this is my 7th day doing the official doctor
I heard it was a
protocol.
seventh
So
ab.
Dude, I got my weed
Mm.
card, and the doctor on there was like, Why do you need this?" And I
Bro, I thought
said,
you
"I
said you
have
got
been."
your weave card.
Yeah, I got my weave. You guys didn't notice my weave that I got in. Don't snatch my weave. But oh, you son of a bitch. Um, but no, yeah, and the doctor was like, "Why do you need it?" And I said, insomnia and anxiety." She was like, "Do you have any kids?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "You gotta lock it up." I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "All right, you're approved." I was like, "Fucking sick. Let's go." I love
Is
Oklahoma,
it,
dude.
bro? How much does a weed card cost there? 250.
It's $90 for what the application, and then another 100 for the card. It's like $200.
Mm,
Get it? Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
Cool.
But no, I like it. I'm doing the California sober thing, so I ate like well 10 milligram before the show. I don't know if it's no, but yeah, just calm, cool,
Yep.
collected.
Did weed makes you feel those like that? Uh,
Hmm.
that's good.
I'm gonna
I'm
start
Not
not.
if I
snorting
eat a whole,
peptides.
dude, snort the peptides like
Yeah,
Simmons.
the research
Mm,
Dude,
ones, the ones that aren't
yeah.
mm.
approved by the FDA.
Yeah, the one that's
That
called
the
like
only stuff I do is like gas station, experimental
hmm
energy and things,
Rhino
which
horn.
Bro, I was about to
I've
name the
tried
same
them.
one. Yellow
Yeah,
Jackets.
yellow
I
jackets. Yeah.
actually I just started. I'll tell you guys. But the weed review, David. Let's hear it. What strain you smoking?
I don't know what it's called. It's gummies from a brand called Smokies, and it's sour raspberry flavor. And I think each one is like 25 milligrams or something. When I when
Do
I
you know what
tried,
like Cause
it's
I'm
an
very
it's an
ignorant. What indica?
indica. Yeah,
Is
yeah.
that the one that makes you chill?
Indica in the couch. Sativa up
In
Some
and
the
about.
couch.
someone
Hmm.
recommended me a one because a 1-to-1 CBT THC mix or
Yeah,
something
yeah.
that is supposed to be much better for just like if you don't want the like psychoactive effects, which just sound
Hmm.
interesting because I don't not from weed.
Yeah, yeah. It's ACDC, I think is what you're thinking of. That's the one. Uh,
Mm,
but I figure. Yeah, there's like a little psychoactive, but it's nice. It's all manageable. See, my thing is that when my buddy a few months ago he gave me a like a 50 milligram edible. He's like, "Don't eat the whole thing," and I was like, I'm crazy." And then I went to sleep really early. I passed out. I thought I was cool. I was like, "Damn, this shit's put me out." And then I woke up at 3 a.m. from being so high. Like the highness actually got me out of sleep, and I started doing push-ups and jumping jacks and shit. So the trick is to just don't do a whole bunch of it. And it's fine until you work up the tolerance, and then you can.
I've been
yeah.
drinking cough syrup and Remy
Hmm.
with warheads.
Remy. Oh, with Warhead sounds good.
Yeah,
Damn.
the lime green warheads.
Oh shit.
So,
I know that's smacking.
Smack.
yeah,
You,
I slept like most of the weekend, so it's probably not real good to do.
Did you
wait,
dream?
what do you mean?
I got like way too plastered and slept all week.
Oh yeah, good question. Did you dream?
Yeah. No, I had a bunch of dreams
So you were
that,
sleeping then, like real sleep.
yeah, so like
Oh,
real sleep,
mhm.
and the dreams only made sense in the dreams.
Yeah,
They
like
were
they
like,
do.
yeah, there were people and
I
they were
woke up
doing
for
shit.
I woke up for a dream. This is before I went to see the back rooms, but I wrote this idea down. I'm gonna throw it to you guys, see what you think. It would be a dead mall, right?
Hmm.
And this guy is like in it, but there's only one store open. And the store is called Wet Items. And it's just everything in the store is wet.
That's very dream. That's very dream.
Yeah,
Just call the story Wet Items.
Wet items. I like it.
that's a good
Like trying
idea.
to buy like some like paper, like the books are all falling apart and
Do you think the manager would be so fucking buff just because he's so happy and every day he just has to work out to contain his happiness that
Yeah, he'd
he's
be buff, but
employed at Wet Items?
he'd be buff like Johnny Bravo, so he had
You
tiny
ever
little
see it? You
legs.
ever see someone who's jumping jack buff?
Oh,
Jumping
dude,
jack
that's a
buff.
nice. That's actually that's like kettlebell buff. It's a similar lean type of buff.
Jumping jack buff. You gotta be careful with those ones.
Yeah, they're squirrely. They probably do jujitsu. I gotta turn a light on. Hold on
I
one
think
second,
I'm
fellas.
jumping jack buff. That sounds like what I am.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised. There's always one among us.
I I don't remember.
Did you? So, so Scream 7. It looks so fucking, dude. I didn't even like. It made me sad. I saw a commercial for it on the Super Bowl, and I was like, why are they still doing that? I mean,
It's
obviously I know
it's
why, but
it's a prime example of how the majority of movies suck and why they suck. It does all the things we were talking about with like the obsession and background shit on the
mm,
like the negative aspects of it.
mm,
The pacing doesn't make sense. All it does is escalate, but it tries to be like let's have uh you know Sydney and her daughter and the dad too. Let's have them all like ready to fight this bitch, but have stupid shit happen to where they like miss when they shoot, and then they get rid of the gun for some reason, and then they it's just a bunch of like dumb, convenient shit.
stupid shit.
But
Yeah.
like the first Scream, there was so much physicality to it. It's like it's a lot of arbitrary shit. At one point, Sydney's daughter smashes the fuck out of Ghostface's face with a
Mm-hmm.
fire extinguisher. I'm like, he's dead. But then he just like gets up and he stabs her, and she's like, "Oh shit, you stabbed me once. Fuck, god damn it!" It's like you just smashed this bit. You just pulled an irreversible. Like this
Mhm.
doesn't make any sense.
I watched something where, and maybe it was Scream 7. What the fuck was it? I think maybe it was. It was some movie like that where there was. I think it was a clip from Steve. You could tell me where the mom and the daughter just kept shooting him in the head. Is that from Scream 7?
Yeah,
And I was like, well, at least they did something, right? Like that's like a no. You know what I mean? That's like the type of thing where they're
that's
like, oh yeah, we
the
gotta have it.
very last. And that's real stupid too because her daughter like guts her, like blows her guts out. The
Oh yeah.
one of the ghost
Whoever
faces.
is Scream. That's
Yeah,
so. I always call him
she
Scream.
like
I will refuse to call him Ghostface.
she blows her guts out, and because we can't put no disrespect on Ghostface Killer like that. and but then Sydney's like, "Did you headshot her?" I'm like, she's not a fucking zombie, dumbass. And but
Mhm.
then they look up
But
and
in
she's
those
gone,
movies,
and it's like you should have shot her in the head. Like that's we're talking about a person who's wearing a Halloween costume.
Mhm.
Like you shot them 5 times in the stomach, they're fucking dead. But she
Mhm.
gets up because you didn't shoot her in the head. So then her and her daughter together, they shoot the bitch in the face until her face falls off, which is a really cool image. But it's like the whole movie was so fucking dumb that you're just like, okay, cool, whatever.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm sad for that franchise. I wonder what will happen. They should do Scream Baby, where it's like everyone's a baby and it's all happening at, like even Ghostface. They're all like, like
It's
the
like
Looney
in a
Tunes
Ghostface,
daycare.
Aspect baby.
Ghostface just walked into a daycare.
But he's a baby. No, no, no. But he's a baby. But he's a baby too.
Oh, oh, okay. That might even the odds a
It's
little
like
bit.
no, yeah. It's like the what's the Looney Tunes like Looney Tunes babies.
Baby Looney
It's like
Tunes.
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Baby geniuses.
Oh, it's like the Muppet Babies, but Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, exactly. But and this one would take that even further and be like the Muppet Babies, but
They
Looney
should do
Tunes, but
they
it's
should do like
Scream.
they should do Muppet Babies, but they're adults.
That'd be
Hmm.
fucked up.
Yeah, that'd be bizarre.
Yeah.
Um.
Like just see where they're at when they're all grown up, like the Rugrats.
Oh, also, what did
Yeah,
you guys think?
Rugrats all grown up.
Yeah,
Muppets all
Tom.
grown up.
Muppets all grown up. Muppets. What about Muppets almost gone and they're in a retirement home?
Yeah. And then the old geezers who are always like, "You suck." They're just turned in their graves.
Or no, they're younger, like Benjamin Button. Like they're the
Oh,
young guys now.
yeah.
And they
You have
walk in,
Brad
they're like,
Pitt play both of them.
both just walk in, and they're like, look at all you old bitches. The whole
Yeah.
time I was sucking your life force through my chin. Because they both
Oh, I
have
saw
big
another.
chins.
I saw another movie this week. I Love Boosters, which I thought was the best out of all of them. That I
Yeah, we were
saw.
gonna watch that.
I
There's like a
recommend
weird thing with
that guy
so
is interesting to me.
he's interesting, and it makes me think of the fact that I shared a tabletop role-playing game on Twitter the other day called 10,000 Swords Against Heaven, which is like, I mean, and then it's like an occult Xianxia uh Dungeons and Dragons game. I was like, okay, this is awesome. And the art style is badass. And then I got comments from people who were like, this is like commie propaganda. And I was like, I just don't look at things that way, man. I don't know what to tell you. Like,
It
I
just
don't,
it looks really tight and it like what? Oh yeah.
yeah, it's not like I'm gonna play the game and then, yeah, I mean, it's the same argument, just from a different side of like people not wanting kids to see movies like Scream because they might go kill some. I mean, maybe,
Um,
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why I really I guess conservatives never change with that shit because they were the
yeah,
ones against Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, "Shut
yep,
up, bitch!" And now
right.
they're the ones against anything that might be commie propaganda. You're like, I,
Yeah, like, dude, I just don't see things that
I'm
way.
still gonna go make money after watching whatever
And
this is.
And then conversely, I put on my TikTok Requiem Vampire Night, which is super cool. Nikki, you probably haven't seen it, but it's a really awesome book about in 1944, a Nazi soldier gets killed by a Soviet and goes to hell, where he's resurrected as a vampire,
it's a
and he has
manga.
to no, it's a British comic actually. And he basically has to go find his dead lover who's Jewish, who when he was a Nazi, he sent her to a camp.
Wow, this art is crazy.
The art is insane in this book, dude. Like,
It looks a bit like Vampire Hunter D, like that sort of gothic-y
it's like so
with castle.
detailed,
This is
dude. And
crazy.
like,
Where? Wow. We're
yeah.
damn.
But I put that on there and somebody, a comment was like, wait, so this is a book about how I'm supposed to feel sympathy for a Yahtzee? No,
And they
thank
spell it
you.
like that.
And I was like, see, all of that to me is very silly on
It's
both
all the
sides.
same, yeah. I saw the same on both sides. It's like,
And so
and
with
I've said
I Love
this so many
Boosters,
times.
he's kind of a dildo, right? He's got some wonky ideas about how things should work, but like
Yeah, but the
the
movie's good.
movie, but the movie's good, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's like
I'm a
I
Virgo was not good. He
I
ruined it
tried, dude.
with.
I watched the first like how many? There's like seven. I watched the first like probably
I
a
didn't know
little
that was
more than
him.
half. It's what do you like about it, Kelby?
It is commie propaganda, and I don't like propaganda.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some things I really like. He's got some awesome writing, uh, like his style. Like I think is really funny and cool. Like in one thing I
Mhm.
really liked about I'm a Virgo, it, and I haven't finished it, so I can't really say. It was kind of losing me though as it went on for sure. But there is a neighbor whose house is like really high up for no reason, just on
Hmm.
like stilts, and I really like that.
Yeah,
I thought that's funny.
Well, he
I
does
love
fun
his
stuff.
imagery.
Yeah, the
He has
horses
great
with huge
imagery.
dicks,
I
like at
think
the end
I
of like
think
the horse people.
no, it's awesome, and I
There's a
think
sex
I'm a
scene in
Virgo
I'm a
goes super
Virgo.
hard. I mean, I love boosters goes. Sorry, go ahead, Kobe.
Did you see the sex stuff yet? And I'm a Virgo.
With the girl who's like has like flash powers,
Yeah.
like she's like super fast or
So
whatever.
she's super fast and he's a giant. And if
And
he
she's like,
actually put his penis in her, he would like kill her. So
yeah,
she just like strokes him off really fast.
she's like running on it, right,
Yeah.
or something.
Just like running on his dick. It's
That's
like,
Like her
hilarious.
whole body though, 'cause he's like 13 and a half foot tall, and she's a normal woman.
That's cool. I like shit like that. See, I
It's
can't
cool,
hate
but it,
that.
it has right. But in a TV show, I think his what's the word? His sensibilities are a little. Obviously, the TV show is drawn out, so the annoying parts that make it a little bit propagandy ish are like
Hmm.
more present, more able to be present. Because I rewatched Sorry to Bother You like a year ago, and I saw it in the theater 2 or 3 times because I liked it so much. I was like, oh damn, this is
Hmm.
amazing. And then I rewatched it like yeah, like a year ago, probably let's say like 7 or 8 years later, and I was very embarrassed by the how overly it was. But now I kind of feeling after seeing Eye of Boosters, if I went back, I could appreciate the moments that I do like. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And it almost had a Kelby. It kind of it reminded me a little bit of the when Atlanta was its annoyingest. Like it's like
Mm.
that, like taking the trying to
Yeah.
be like the like big message in like a weird quirky way. You know what I mean?
And I can understand people's like knee jerk reaction to shit because I loved Atlanta so much that when that third season came around, I was knee jerk like fuck this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this
Mm-hmm.
libtard shit. And then rewatching it again, I was like, oh well, when you take the whole series in together, it doesn't. It washes over you. The third season is not that bad.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think that everybody does have a line. And I guess my line is just in a different place because there would be a point where I would probably stop watching a movie. Well, there are a bunch of movies that I don't watch because it's like that, like the one where black people invented space travel. What was that one? Like the with the women who actually built um the
Oh,
rocket,
Fried
and,
fried
and
green
Fried Green
incredible
tomatoes.
blanket.
Tomatoes. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, yeah. So I didn't watch that because I was like, yeah, that seems like fake. Yeah, I guess it's true. I guess everybody just has different lines, but
Interstellar. That's what it was called.
and
Interstellar.
but to me, I think that other people's lines are wrong and bad, and mine are good. I'm sorry, guys.
Hmm.
That's just how I roll. Like if I don't like something, it's for a good reason. If you don't, you're
Just retarded.
especially if it's something that I like. Ooh, we're about to have a fucking problem, dude. Like you see me get like fucking tense just now. That was me. That was me getting ready to fucking argue with somebody.
This boy is jumping jack swole.
He's jumping shit.
Jumping Jack, yeah, Jumping Jack Fit. It's a new. We're actually gonna open an educator gym, and the prime. One of the main offerings is going to be a whole jumping jack program
It's
to
gonna cost
transform your body.
$500 a month. And when you
We
get
will
there, it's gonna
tra-
be like, what kind of jumping jacks do you like?
we will
Because we got them
transform your
all.
body in 1 month, baby.
You are
Um,
gonna be so sexy.
but Backrooms was cool actually because the imagery was awesome, and it's been sticking with me. I thought about it a lot, which was I think the sign of a good movie.
Yeah, it made me
I could
want
have watched the
to.
whole movie just of the in the background, which I think a lot of people wanted. And
Yeah, everybody just was like, please go back to the back rooms. Like, we don't care about this other stuff.
that guy was, I mean, it was just nothing. I'm just talking about it again because it was so just like I don't care that you're like a grumpy before. I kind of wish that the movie was our lead characters were like his employee, the girl, and her boyfriend. Who like I was like that would be more fun because they're like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was like, this is like a downer. I don't know why we're with this guy. Not that it's supposed to be like happy, fun, but I don't know. That was my big complaint with the movie, in a way.
Hmm. Cal, but you said we had a lot of stuff to talk about. What else is going on?
We well, I slept all weekend. We covered that. Uh um did we talk about how I almost died on fried chicken? Speaking of like black
No.
people shit.
Nah, bro,
Oh
go on.
man, bro. So I we were at this diner and it was the only place open for breakfast on Sunday morning, and everybody was standing outside. It was called Grits with a Z, and I'm not dissing them. So this is like it was so good. It was so good. Like I almost died, and I wasn't mad. I gave them a really good tip. Uh, the the fried chicken was so good. I ordered what's called a um cardiac chicken biscuit or something,
Mhm.
and it's like a big ass fried chicken breast on two handmade buttermilk biscuits, smothered in gravy, and then topped with two sunny side up eggs.
Man.
And everything was just like swimming together. And like, I
Yeah, when you get
couldn't.
like halfway through and it's just a mess,
Yeah,
that shit
yeah.
is awesome.
And so I thought I was taking a big bite of a biscuit, which just like melts in your mouth, you know?
Hmm.
But it was actually a giant piece of chicken, like the size of my fist. And it went down the wrong way. And I couldn't breathe. And I was beating on the table and I stood up and I was trying to like get it out. And then Erica jumps up and is like, "Oh shit, you're actually choking." And she's like trying to beat my back and beat it out. And then this dude, like this big dude sitting next to us, he jumps up and he starts doing the Heimlich. And I'm like barfing out my nose and shit because I just can't. I'm like choking. And
Shit.
all we had next to the kids had lemonade, and I think we were drinking coffees. And so Erica, she hands me a lemonade to try and wash it down, and that shit is the fucking worst. That's just like it
Oh,
just went straight. It went in and out immediately, and then so then
damn.
my esophagus is like acidic and all this shit, and I can't breathe like for
Hmm.
a minute and a half at least. I'm just like this is how I go. This is the worst way to fucking go. Not
Hmm.
because it's chicken, but just because like suffocating. Like it's awful.
It really is like a very inglorious end to a story.
Yeah, think about it. Like I've been
Yeah.
stabbed. I've been I've jumped out of windows. I've been shot out of windows. I've like I've flipped cars. I've like almost severed limbs from like construction type shit. I've like survived crazy shit. And then like I wrestled a hog and then I go out
Those grits. Grits
because of
with
the
a Z.
grits. Yeah. Um
Because they make that shit so goddamn good you weren't paying attention.
that was the first thing I said when it finally came out. Because after a couple minutes it finally came out and I was like, that was really good chicken.
Damn.
Because everybody was freaking out. Everybody was like panicked and I wanted to like no. And like you could tell they were like, oh shit.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that was really good chicken.
Oh, that is funny. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Me too.
Yeah, so Rowan, he Phoenix was freaking out. I mean, he went
Hmm.
ballistic. He's traumatized. Um Rowan sat there eating his pancakes the whole time. And then when it all was over and first responders all came and all this shit, and when it simmered down and we sat back at the booth, Rowan eats the last bite of his pancake and he cleans his plate off and scoots it away from him and he goes, "So where were we gonna bury you?" I was like,
Damn.
"Bro," I started thinking the same thing
Yeah.
because we ain't close to home.
Yeah. They have to take your body back like the three burials of Melquiades Estrada. They have to bury you there, and then we'd have to come dig you up, take you across the plains, bury you again, and then I don't know what the third one was. We'd have to bury you again somehow. We have to dig it back up.
That's a wild concept. You think about
Yeah.
like, you can't just
Well,
carry bodies with you. They had to just drop them where they were.
what was it? He was oh, that's what it was. He was like a migrant worker who was murdered, and then they found a shallow grave, buried him in a grave there, and then Tommy Lee Jones is taking his body to Mexico to be buried, where he says that he's from. Have you seen that movie?
I ain't seen it. The Three
Mm.
It's like,
Burials of Eric Estrada.
yeah, and it's such a goddamn. It was coming out during that like heyday when Assassination of Jesse James by the coward Robert Ford was coming out, and The
I'm gonna see
Proposition.
that.
It's good, man. All those
I've
movies are
always wanted
really
to see
good.
that. Yeah.
Oh, that was
And
like
True
'05.
Grit.
Damn.
True Grit. The remake is very good.
True Grit, No Country for Old Men. Like we had some westerns going
So
on.
I confused this movie. I never saw it because I thought I saw it. I confused it with The Missing, which was also Tommy Lee Jones and
It
came
was, yeah.
out around the same time.
Hmm.
And they had like the same poster. For even more agitator, go to patreon.com/agitator. Phoenix, do not jump down the stairs.